So going to review a Android app today called Breathly. I feel meditation is an important part of your daily life and to make a part of your daily life. And specifically breathing meditation can have some really calming effects and bring you back to your present moment and just calm things, just relax things, just whatever frustrations, whatever things are currently going through your mind, going through your life, it just puts you to rest. It gives you a break. And it's important to take these breaks during the day when you need them. I generally take a breathing meditation in the morning for at least 5 minutes and just focus on my breath, breathing in, holding it, breathing back out, holding it. And for that meditation, I try to keep it simple. I'm not looking to do something really complicated. So for that meditation, I use this app from the App Store called Breathly. And it's a really simple interface and a really simple and basic app. It doesn't have any fancy features really. And that's what I like about it the most, that it is simple. The animations are simple. The interface is simple. It's easy to understand and anyone can do it at any point, anytime you're feeling that your emotions are getting to you and it's just getting too much, the day is getting too much, something happened, just get away, just put on the app and just focus on your breath, see the animation, follow the instructions, and it will just totally change your mood in those few minutes that you do it. It will just give you a perspective and you will feel better most of the time. I like doing it first thing in the morning just to, when I wake up, I'm a little cranky, and just to get myself out of that crankiness, out of that initial sleepiness, so that I don't snap at anyone in the morning, or just sort of wake up and just to calm, from that sudden waking state. And give myself that little time in the morning to myself just to, get back into the world, just wake up. And I like to do it then. And then in the day, if I feel up, like day is requiring me to do it again, I will. So with that said, let's just talk about the features of the app. And then we can do a little bit of a breathing session at the end of the app. So first of all, this is the main interface of the app. As you can see, it's written Breathly and it's got a little starlight type wallpaper to it. So let's just get into the settings first. Let's just run through them. So this is whether you would like to use dark mode or not, and I'll remove dark mode just so you can see the difference. And I definitely prefer a dark mode to a lighter mode. So I kept it in dark mode, but you can choose to just say follow system settings. So if you set up your system in dark mode in Android, it will just follow that. Or you can choose to specifically set the app in dark mode, as I do. Then the other thing is you can choose your phone to vibrate every time there's a step change, which means when it goes from breathing in to hold, and then when it goes from hold to breathing out, and then from breathing out to hold again. So that's your choice. I choose not to have it vibrate because I'm generally listening to the sound of the bell cue, which I've marked here. But you can also have guided breathing through a voice if you prefer. There's two voices to choose from, a man's voice and a lady's voice, as you can read here. Or you can just disable the voice and put on vibrate if you just like to feel the vibration and go as per that. It's totally up to you, what are your preferences. I prefer the bell cue. It's kind of a really soft cue of just one ting of a bell and that's it. So I kind of prefer that. Then the last option down here is the timer option, which you can set it to 2 minutes, 5 minutes or 7-minute duration. And that's all infinity, this one. And that's how long you would like to do the breathing exercise. So I generally do a 5-minute session in the morning, but it's up to you what you prefer and what you have time for. Obviously, longer you do it, the more it's going to have a calming effect on you. but it's totally up to you and what you feel you have time for. But even the 2-minute session can really just bring you back from the thoughts in your head and just really put a little distance between you and the thoughts going through your mind. And so you sort of separate yourself from that, and you kind of see it from a third person's perspective in your head, to where, yes, the thoughts are still going through your head, but you're not controlled by them. And you're focused more on your breath, and you're just calming those thoughts and just letting things calm. And you'll feel the difference. If you do it regularly, you will start feeling that difference. So that's the interface. Really simple, really basic, really easy to understand. And that's, as I said, what I really like about it. Then we have this custom breathing, and I'll just take us back to the first screen first, which covers different methods. Here we go. This is the first screen. And it has different methods for different things. So, and this is 6062, which means it will be a 6-second breathing in, a 0-second hold, a 2 seconds for breathing out, and a 0-second hold, and it will loop back again and keep going that way for the full session of you've set. So whether it's a 2-minute breathing session or 5-minute breathing session, it'll keep looping through these. So awake, as it says, you can read that for yourself, what it's good for. Then you have deep calm. Again, you can just read what it's good for. I can give you guys a second to read through that. So I don't do it, but as I explained to you, so this would just to give, I'll give you guys one more example as the last one I come by. But you get it. The first one is breathing in. And the next one is how many seconds you're going to hold for. And the third one is breathing out. And the last one is how many seconds you're going to hold for again. And moving on. And it kind of mentions which technique, what is good for which technique is good for what you're looking for. Whether you're stressed out, you're looking to calm down, whether you just want to be control breathing, you want to practice, whether you want to calm your central nervous system, whether you're looking for just to wake up and a quick burst of energy and alertness. And there's, I think, one more that I didn't cover. This was for stress, as I said. Yeah. And this is for your cardiovascular system and just getting rid of feelings of irritation and just calming yourself. Now, I don't do any of these, and I have tried doing some of these before. Obviously, these are based on yoga and science that is related to this, which have said that doing it this way has this influence on you. I just see what works for me, which is the maximum I can breathe in for and how many seconds it actually takes me normally to breathe in, and how many seconds I'm normally holding my breath, can hold my breath after breathing in, how many seconds I can then breathe out, and how many seconds I would like to hold after that. So I try to just do the maximum I can of that without feeling that I'm running short of breath. And what I'm able to do is a 5-5-5-5. Meaning inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, and hold for 5 seconds. And I think, I don't know, some people's lung capacity might be smaller, some people might be able to hold longer. But I feel that you can try doing this with me and see how it goes. I've tried doing 7-7-7-7 and I was able to do it. But I'm not able to do it first thing in the morning, doing a 7-7-7-7. I feel that just that time my chest is not as expanded and not had, because I sleep on my chest. So I feel like I'm not able to do it right away in the first thing in the morning. And maybe later on in the day, my chest is just expanded and contracted, and I've done some lung breathing. So my lungs have sort of had some exercise and I'm able to do it longer later on in the day. But first thing in the morning, I generally have no problem doing a 5-5-5-5 session for about 5 minutes. So you could see the little 5 in a 5-minute session. So that's what I normally do. So with that said, let's just get started and do just a 2-minute breathing session, breathing in, breathing out. And we're just going to use the interface. I'm not going to tell you when to breathe in or breathe out. You're just going to hear me breathe, and you can follow the interface itself and hold your breath. Again, the app is Breathly. It's available on the Android App Store. I'm not related to them in any way whatsoever. I just like the app, so I'm sharing it. And with that said, let's get started. And done. So I don't know how much you will be able to hear me breathing during the session, but hopefully if my breath is not hearable, you will just follow the instructions on screen and be fine with that. Again, it's a pretty good app, pretty simple app. You can take it up anytime you want and do it, and hopefully it calms you, benefits you, all of you out there, and you like it. And that's all I have for today for this video. Hope you liked it, everyone. So go ahead and download the app if you like it, or just come back here and breathe with me for 2 minutes whenever you feel like it. Alright, that's all I have. Thank you.